right, friends and comrades, we have taken a look at our I can statement this week. We've taken a look at modeling the area model of multiplication by digits by 2 digits. And today we're going to look at the area model for 3 digits by 2 digits. So let's go ahead and dive right in. On the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see an anchor chart, and it is describing the area model of multiplication. Now, you will see there are 4 different steps to this type of multiplication, and this is to help us understand how multiplication works with our place value. So let's take a look at step 1. Now, if you'll notice, you have your problem here, and what it says is it wants you in step 1 to plan out your plan of attack, how you're going to multiply this out. So on the first digit, you take the number of columns. Here's 1, 2, 3. There are 3 digits, so there will be 3 columns, just like a place value chart. And then for the second number, you will take that and make the number of rows. These are the rows. So we have 1, 2 rows. So if you look to the right-hand side of the screen, we have our problem that we're going to solve here. And then I already have my plan of attack, my array drawn. I have 1, 2, 3 columns because I have 3 digits here. And then I have 1, 2 rows because I have 2 digits here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our area model and we're going to multiply. Now, how do we do that? We write them numbers from the problem in expanded form. Now, if you'll remember, expanded form is if there's a 3 in the hundreds place, it would be 300. If there's a 2 in the tens place, it would be 20, just like here on our anchor chart. So let's take our number and create that in our place chart, right? So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my ones place, okay? That is 7. So that's what I'm going to put over here. I have 7 in my ones place, so that's what I'm going to put. I don't have to add any zeros to that number because it doesn't have any tens. So it's just 7 ones. Then I'm going to look at my tens. Here I have 5 tens. So that means I'm going to put 50. All right. And then I look in my hundreds place. I have 100. So I'm going to write that out in expanded form, 1 in the hundreds place, 100. Next, I'm going to do the same thing for my second number. Now, it only has 2 digits, so it's going to be a little bit shorter. The first thing I'm going to put in is my ones place, and in my ones place, I have a 2. Don't need to add any zeros because it is, again, the ones place. There are no tens, are no hundreds. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look in my tens place. There are 2 tens, so I'm going to place 20 there. All right. So I have done my step 2. I have set my problem up in expanded form. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to multiply. So 100 times 20, 50 times 2, 7 times 2. We're going to do all of that. Let's start in the ones place, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 7 times 2. And 7 times 2, 7th column, 2nd row, 7 times 2 would be 14. Then I'm going to multiply 7 times 20. 7 times 20. And that would be 140. We have our 1 column done. We have our 1 column completely done. I'm going to move on to my tens column. Here is my tens column. First thing I'm going to do is multiply 50 times 100. And 50 times 100 is, 50 times 2, sorry. And 50 times 2 is, I just gave it away, it's 100. Very good. Then I'm going to multiply 50 times 20. And 50 times 20 is actually 1,000. Moving on, going to go to my hundreds place. 100 times 2, that was an easy one. It's 200. And 100 times 20 is 2,000. All right, we're done, right? No. What do we have to do now? If you look over here at our anchor chart, we're done with step 1. We're done with step 2. Now we need to move on to step 3. We need to add the products from the boxes together. All right, here we go. All right, I've got all of my numbers set up. I took 14 and I placed it here. I took 140 and placed it here. 100 is here. 200 is here. 1,000 is here. And 2,000 is here. So now we're going to add these together. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. You guessed it. And then 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. Then we have 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. And now we move on to the thousands place. And the thousands place is 2 plus 1, and we know that that is 3. So the answer to our problem is 3,454. And that is area model with 3 digits by 2 digits.